Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the out to lunch principle. If you're not familiar with the out to lunch principle, and by the way, the out to lunch comes from an earlier version. I call it earlier. In the scheme of things, it's kind of in the middle. But there's a version of the trick where I think there is the Hindu basket. You got the business size cards and they're banded together, and there is a Hindu basket with a rope, the Hindu rope trick, and there is a little guy climbing up the rope, and so you get a spectator to initial the basket. You put the card face down in the spectator's hand, and when the spectator turns the card over, there's a little sign where the person climbing the rope used to be that says "out to lunch," and that's kind of where it came from. I believe, I'm not absolutely certain, so please forgive me if I get this wrong. I believe it's in the 1975 version of Mark Wilson's Course in Magic. I could be wrong though, but there is a version in there. Now, the origins, 1923, William Larsen Sr. first published an effect he called Fingerprints, using a version of this with small cards. 1936, Edward Bagshawe, I don't know, you pronounce that, Bagshawe, published a similar effect in 20 Magical Novelties. 1947, Out to Lunch by Clare, Cummings, and Bob Ellis. The effect involved business cards with a picture that disappeared and reappeared as a blank card with the person's initials on them. Again, in 1975, Mark Wilson published this in his Course in Magic. Now, there's two variations that I want to call your attention to. Clearly Out to Lunch by John Kennedy. This is a gimmick that you can see through, and it's a pretty nice innovation if you do this effect. So I'm going to put the link to that below. You can take a look at that. And then there's Out to Dinner. This is a clip that was developed by Doc Eason that allows the out to lunch principle to work with business cards. So again, it's a nice feature. These are a couple of innovations you should know about. It's one of those tricks that a lot of magicians are going to overlook, but it's classic for a reason. It's going to be around a lot longer. And let me tell you something. Anything that you can do, sponge rabbits or sponge balls comes to mind. Anything that you can do that happens in the hands of a spectator is going to be a reputation maker. I just guarantee it. And this is one of those things. So don't overlook it. Out to Lunch. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe. Please comment down below. Have a great day, everyone.